There's a lot of talk lately about a relatively new form of social media. Tweet, 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 tweet. That's right, Twitter. Although Twitter is steadily growing in popularity, there is still a lot of people out there who see Twitter as a big fat waste of time. What's the point? I already have Facebook, right? Wrong. Twitter is so much more than a wasted social experiment. Janis, a local financial service professional, was once among those who saw no reason to join the masses on Twitter. But once she gave it a try, she never looked back.
I got involved in Twitter because I'd gone to a workshop hosted by some local business people, Surge Strategies, and they were talking about social media. Like a lot of people in my age group, I already had a Facebook account and was using it quite a bit, to keep up to date on family that was further away, groups, events that were going on that I was interested in. I looked at Twitter and went, oh my good grief, this is such a time waster. There is no way why would I want to be spending any more time online? And I went to the Surge Strategies breakfast talking about social media, and somebody in the room, a person actually who wasn't on Twitter very much, said, well, in Victoria, they're actually doing tweet-ups. People are meeting face-to-face. And the penny dropped. I thought, oh my goodness, that people have such a difficult time engaging in the real world. Our participation rates are falling off greatly. You'll see less people voting, less people involved in the political process, fewer people volunteering on boards and committees, things like that. And I thought, wow, here's this community that is just in its nascent stages. It's pretty new in Victoria, and I know about community building. I do that as a volunteer in the communities that I lived in and live in now. I thought, wow, let's see what this looks like. If people are actually going to take the time to get together face to face, but there aren't very many of them yet, what can that look like?
So in a society where people are spending more time online and less time out in the world interacting with each other, Janis has started to use this new form of social media not to chit-chat online, but to bring people together face to face.
There's a lot of people who might only see Twitter as a way to gather information. And of course, that's one way that you can use it. You might want to follow celebrities, or you might want to follow international environmental activists, if that's something that's really important to you. But it can also be a really powerful tool for connecting with people in your community if you know how to find them. And there's a lot of different ways of doing that. You can use directories. These are all either applications or websites outside of Twitter. You can use some things inside of Twitter to search who's tweeting in your particular geographical area. If you've got GPS-enabled smartphones, you can do that too. And what we've done locally in Victoria, actually, is create a community of people who most of us will say we would never have met otherwise. And for me, who's on the, I would guess, older end of Twitter users in Victoria, it's important personally to be able to connect with people across all generations. So every decade, whether they're people in their late teens and early 20s, all the way up to people in their 70s and 80s. And if social media was the one place that I was going to be able to do that, I wanted to be there.
Twitter has also been used on a much greater scale than community building. Janis talks about some unique ways that Twitter has helped people when they need it most.
Twitter's very powerful if you think about some of the disasters that have happened in the last little while, whether that's earthquakes or the earthquake in Haiti springs to mind. And just knowing that you have minute-by-minute information, or that you can, as a tool for awareness amongst a population that would be outside of the area that's being affected, massive ability to mobilize people quickly. So I think that's I was looking at some information that was happening around the Boulder. There's fires in Boulder, Colorado right now. and they're using social media to keep people informed of the up-to-the-minute nature of evacuations and offers, cancellations, shelters that are opened or closed, roads that are opened or closed. So it's got huge possibilities when it comes to emergency situations, when it comes to open government as well.
At first glance, Twitter may seem like yet another way to yak with your friends. But after a close look, it's plain to see that Twitter has so many more applications and can be a very powerful tool for bringing people together. This is Justin Doyle for v3world.net. v3world.net.